Hello, greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen, parents and guardians. My name is Love Mumukono, and I'm CEO at Mukonitronics Africa Group, a multinational prize-winning electronics design and manufacturing company. Over the past 31 years, since we served our first client, our company has seen immense growth in value created and profitability, winning the Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce Exporter of the Year, the Zim Trade Exporter of the Year, Company of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, Product Quality of the Year, Service Excellence of the Year, and culminating in 2017, the Unilever Global Development Award. This award was awarded in London by the Prince of Wales in honor of our value creation strategies. In line with our corporate social responsibility, my team and I have resolved to launch this platform in order to communicate with you on matters we believe are of critical importance to you and, of course, to us. The issue that concerns most of us today is the very dire situation we face on the matter of youth unemployment. Please take a moment to reflect on this, because if youth employment has not yet affected you, it definitely will. Already, we have a very high percentage in this nation of Africa of well-educated young people loitering without jobs, exposing them to various ills that threaten their very existence and that of the nation of Africa. This is despite all the huge investment in their education. Parents and guardians have had to sell their houses, their cars, their belongings, their livestock, anything they can lay their hands on to guarantee that their young people get educated. Yet we notice that the majority are returning home with no promise of jobs whatsoever, and no one seems to have a solution. We have operated our company for the past 31 years, and we have achieved great things and lots of personal satisfaction in what our team has achieved. On behalf of my team, I therefore wish to share my tried and tested views on this subject. Every week, we receive huge quantities of job applications from certificate-holding young people requesting to join our company. We also receive calls from parents looking for an opening for their college-educated or school dropout children. Each time we have asked them the key question: what value do you propose to bring to our company? The responses have been far from adequate to convince us of or any member of our team to feel compelled to act. I will therefore come back to this with more details, because this is very key. It's a very key question for any company that seeks to hire anybody. What value do you put on the table? We know you will need a salary from us. What value in return are you putting on the table is the question your employer is asking. We need to tackle this question more than any other question during your interviews. Equally, if you should become an entrepreneur, the same question is being asked of you by your clients every day. I know you need my money. What value are you putting on the table so that you earn my money? People, here is what everyone must understand. A school certificate, college diploma, or degree for that matter, is not very different in comparison to a provisional driver's license. These documents simply give testimony to the fact that the subject holder or the holder of such a certificate has undergone some form of academic orientation in the subject matter at hand. In other words, They testify that you have potential to do certain things within the subject matter involved. Similarly, a provisional driver's license is testimony to the fact that you could potentially drive a vehicle and that you have gone through the highway code in terms of the academic process. Armed with your provisional driver's license, you still need to present yourself to a tried and tested driver who then shows you how to drive, how it's done, who shows you the gymnastics of driving, because you will need these gymnastics for your own safety and for the safety of others. The experienced driver will therefore take you through the paces and guide you throughout until they are satisfied that you can go for a practical road test, which authorizes you or validates you as a driver. But only when you pass all the standards set. And the tried and tested driver may also stand as your referee to confirm that indeed I trained this person and that they were very confident in what they were doing. Armed with this package, you may then approach an employer, or you may drive your own car for some time till you have achieved the confidence to call yourself an accomplished, experienced driver. Your confidence could include episodes when you narrowly avoided an accident, or when you had to fix a puncture in the middle of nowhere, or in the process of fixing the puncture, you also realized that your spare wheel was not serviceable, and how those experiences shaped your behavior and values whenever you drive out. At this stage, you may be regarded perhaps not potential driver, but perhaps pedigree, owing to your heroics in the driving arena. The same thing happens, ladies and gentlemen, in commerce and industry. Many a time I'm faced with applicants who attach their impressive CVs with impressive academic qualifications attached, and including school heads and college principals as their references. Clearly, this is not adequate. Your schoolmaster or principal can only confirm that you have been educated in that particular institution in question, and that perhaps you can calculate very well Fourier series, Laplace transforms, or you can read and write, as confirmed, of course, by the certificates you have earned. But is this the key? Are we advertising or looking to engage people who can calculate very well or read and write very well? Absolutely not. The question still remains, yes, you can read and write, yes, you can calculate. What value are you bringing to the table, to my company, in order for me to recoup my cost of paying you a salary? Therefore, I would like to share key information that I believe every employer, and as myself an employer for over 30 years, think could give you or your dependents a competitive edge in finding employment, or if you start your own company, in finding customers. Check my other YouTube videos on this platform where I discuss in greater detail the issues I have mentioned. Do not forget to subscribe right here so you won't miss any of my pointed presentations. Click subscribe right now and you are good to go. Let us all work together to create opportunities for decent youth jobs that deliver prosperity to our future. Youth jobs are important for you. They are also important for me. Youth jobs will guarantee that we can always have water flowing in our houses. Youth jobs will guarantee that we will always have electricity in our houses and factories. Youth jobs will always make sure that our hospitals will keep functioning. And when we grow older, we are going to need these services more than anyone else. So creating jobs for our youth is for your own good and for my own good today and in the future. Let us cooperate on this. I wish you well, and I hope that you will join me in the next video. Thank you very much.